Madison Chen appeared to have everything: designer clothes, straight A's, and friends who hung on her every word.
Madison, should we go to Jake's party or Emma's this weekend?
Madison felt that familiar tightness in her chest.
I'll let you know.
She smiled her practice smile while inside her thoughts raced. Oliver Martinez sat in the library surrounded by textbooks and color-coded notes. He'd already finished tomorrow's homework, studied for next week's test, and started the extra credit project.
What if I forgot something? What if there's a pop quiz?
Hey Oliver, wanna shoot hoops?
Can't, have to study.
Oliver's jaw clenched. Nobody understood. Jalen Williams's alarm didn't go off again. They grabbed their backpack and started the long walk to school, stomach growling because there hadn't been money for breakfast. As Jalen speed walked, they felt the familiar weight of worry. By the time Jalen arrived, first period was half over. Nobody understood what it was like to be the caretaker for younger siblings, to worry about bills at age 13, to run on empty and still have to pretend everything was fine. All students report to the auditorium for a special assembly.
We're here to teach you a superpower you already have. It's called intuition, and it's scientifically proven.
See this? Your gut has 500 million neurons. That's why we say gut feeling. It's real.
And your heart has 4,0,0,0,0 neurons. It sends more signals to your brain than your brain sends to it.
But here's the problem. Modern life is so noisy, so busy, so full of other people's opinions.
In this quiet moment, Madison lets herself feel the words, searching for calm within. Oliver, curious and open, wonders what his own intuition might reveal. Jalen sits in stillness, listening to the gentle rhythm of his breath, ready to discover something new about himself.
We're going to teach you a simple technique. It's called quick coherence, and it only takes 30 seconds. First, focus your attention on your heart. Just shift your awareness from your busy head to your heart center. Now breathe slowly and deeply. Imagine your breath flowing in and out of your heart area. Finally, recall a positive feeling: gratitude, love, appreciation. Not just the thought, but really feel it.
The auditorium of 500 teenagers became surprisingly quiet.
When you do this, your heart rhythm becomes coherent. This coherent state allows you to access your intuition more clearly. You can literally see better solutions, feel what's right for you, and make decisions from wisdom instead of fear.
3 key points to remember. 1. Your body gives you signals. Expansion, openness, lightness, warmth usually means yes, this is right for you. Contraction, tightness, heaviness, closing usually means no or wait. 2. True intuition feels peaceful even when it's guiding you to do something challenging. Anxiety and fear create urgency. Wisdom creates clarity. 3. You can access this guidance anytime, anywhere in just 30 seconds. Before a test, before a difficult conversation. When choosing between options, just pause. Breathe into your heart and listen.
Your inner wisdom isn't about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about being true to yourself and trusting that you have everything you need inside you to navigate your unique path.
Monday morning, Madison woke up to 47 text messages about weekend plans. Usually this would send her into analysis paralysis, but instead, she remembered the assembly. She sat on her bed, put her hand on her heart, and breathed slowly. In the quiet space that opened up, she heard a small, clear voice.
I don't want to go to either party. I want to paint.
The thought shocked her. She hadn't painted since middle school when someone said her art was weird. But in this heart-coherent state, she could feel the truth of it. Her body felt light, expansive, excited. The responses ranged from confusion to concern. But Madison noticed something amazing. The tightness in her chest was gone. For the first time in years, she felt like herself. By Wednesday, she'd started eating lunch in the art room sometimes. By Friday, she'd posted a painting on Instagram with the caption, "Finding My Real Voice." It got fewer likes than her usual posts, but the comments were different, deeper, more real. Tuesday was Oliver's first test since the assembly. Usually he'd stay up until 2 a.m. studying, fueled by anxiety and energy drinks. But at 10 p.m. he tried the heart coherence technique. As he breathed and focused on gratitude for his healthy brain, for the opportunity to learn, a knowing arose.
You're prepared. Rest is part of success, not the enemy of it.
His anxious mind screamed objections, but his body felt the truth: expansion, peace, clarity. He closed his books and went to bed. The next day, something incredible happened. The test felt easier. Not because it was easier, but because his calm mind could access what he knew instead of spinning in panic. He finished early and realized he'd been operating at 50% capacity because anxiety was taking up the other half. Wednesday morning, Jalen woke up late again, but instead of the usual panic, they tried something different. Sitting on the edge of the bed, they did the heart breathing Dr. Sarah had taught them.
Ask for help.
It felt scary, vulnerable, but their body felt that expansion Dr. Marcus had described. At school, instead of sneaking in with another excuse, Jalen went straight to the counselor's office.
I need help. My mom works 3 jobs. We don't have reliable electricity. I take care of my siblings. I can't keep being late, but I don't know what to do.
Oh honey, why didn't you say something sooner?
By Friday, everything had changed. The school enrolled Jalen in the free bus program. They connected Mom with utility assistance. The cafeteria now had extra breakfast items. But the biggest change was inside. Jalen realized being strong didn't mean carrying everything alone. Their inner wisdom had been trying to tell them this all along. 3 weeks later, the school felt different. It started with Madison, Oliver, and Jalen, but spread like ripples in a pond. Madison started an authentic expression club, where students could share their real selves. Oliver began tutoring other students, but with a difference. He taught them heart coherence before tests. Test anxiety dropped school-wide. Jalen became an advocate creating support systems for students facing hidden struggles. At the semester's end, the 3 unlikely friends teamed up for the science fair. Their project, The Measurable Effects of Heart Coherence on Academic Performance and Well-Being. The results were undeniable.
You've discovered something many adults never learn, that the answers you seek are already within you.
I always thought I had to have all the answers, but now I realize I just have to know how to listen.
The science backs it up. We have multiple intelligence centers. We just forgot how to use them.
My grandma always said God speaks in whispers. Turns out she was right. We just needed to learn how to get quiet enough to hear.
Throughout the auditorium, 500 students put their hands on their hearts, breathed deeply, and connected with the divine wisdom that had been there all along, waiting for them to listen.